Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We make this stuff for anybody that owns a welding shop. And this is just stuff that we've learned, a lot of it the hard way, going from $0 to $1 million of annual revenue. And so if you're in that range, hopefully this will be helpful for you. Today we're gonna cover why gathering customer Google reviews is important and how we do it. So there are basically two main reasons that we gather Google reviews. The first is to build trust with new and potential customers. And then the second is we want to increase our search ranking on Google using Google reviews as part of Google My Business. So those are the two reasons. We'll break those down. The first reason, building trust with new and existing customers and potential new customers. So there's several studies out there done by Forbes magazine and some other sources that conclude that 80 to 90% of consumers read reviews before they make a purchase decision. That's pretty much everybody. 80 to 90% is basically everyone. So for that reason, Google reviews have become an extremely important metric for getting business because people always do research, read reviews before they make a purchase decision. For this reason, your positive Google reviews can be one of your most powerful forms of marketing. Part of the sales process that we go through with everyone, regardless of what we're selling, is we present them with past customer reviews. What this does is it objectively proves that we can deliver on what we're promising. People naturally are not going to trust you as the salesperson of a business because they think you're just trying to make the sale and are willing to do anything to make that happen. What they do trust is objective Google reviews by your past customers. That's kind of a third neutral party that doesn't really have anything to gain from them making the sale. So they trust Google reviews. It adds that layer of credibility that you are actually legit, what you sell is good, and that you can deliver on your promises. The second reason is increasing your ranking on Google. This is a bigger and bigger deal as time goes on because more and more people are using the internet as their sole way to find the people they want to do business with. Google is king in the search business, which is why Google reviews are the best type of reviews to gather. They're better than Facebook, they're better than Yelp, they're better than any other form of reviews because Google is the main form of search engine that people use to find the businesses they want to work with. One of the biggest factors that Google uses for search ranking, which basically means the order that businesses show up when somebody, for example, searches welding shops in Cincinnati, the order of welding shops that pop up is generally speaking going to be in large part related to the amount of Google reviews that a business has. This is a huge benefit because it gives you free visibility and customers on the world's biggest search engine. Currently, on our flatbed, fully built flatbed side of the business, which is most of what we sell, about a third to half of the business that we get coming in is free because it's simply just people that found us organically on Google. They're searching for flatbeds. We show up kind of near the top in our local market just because we've spent so much time consistently gathering Google reviews. It's free business, it's marketing that you don't have to pay for, which is why you want to put a lot of effort into getting Google reviews, keeping your Google My Business page updated. So here's an action item. If you don't have a Google My Business page yet, make sure you do that today. It's free, it costs nothing to set it up. Basically, you need one in order to gather Google reviews. And it's also gonna be the thing that shows up on Google Maps when people search for welding shops in your area. And this is the easiest thing you can do to get on the internet if you're currently not very savvy at being on the internet. Don't worry about anything else. Just get yourself a Google My Business page and start gathering customer reviews and put photos of your work on the Google My Business page. That's gonna make a bigger difference than anything else in terms of getting on the internet if you currently aren't. So here's how we gather reviews. This is very simple. You just have to be consistent with it. Step one is make a product that the customers like and are excited about. If you do bad work, that's not a great way to get good Google reviews. You got to deliver stuff that people love. So that's step one. Step two is you have to ask for Google reviews. Most people just think that by default, people are just going to review your stuff. Generally, the only time that people reviewed by default is a negative review. If you really piss somebody off, that's a great way to get a Google review without asking for it. But you don't obviously want to leave that to chance because even if you do great work and you get 3 bad Google reviews, that can sink your entire reputation of your business on the internet. So you need to ask everybody for a Google review after you've delivered the product and the customer is excited about it. Even if they're super excited about it and tell you they're gonna give you a Google review, you're probably really only gonna get about 1 in 3 to give you a Google review, even if everyone says they will. So you gotta ask every single person because if you ask 30 people, you might get 10 reviews. We kind of do a bonus where we give every customer who buys a flatbed from us a free double diamond hat and just say, hey, you know, if you're happy with the product, we'll give you this hat if you're willing to write us a Google review. Can you do that for us? They say yes. 1 out of 3 does, and we're fine with that because over time, you know, we have enough customers that it builds up the Google reviews to a pretty big number. Over time, once you start consistently doing the Google reviews, you're gonna start climbing the organic Google search rankings and eventually make it to the top. Once this happens, you're gonna get tons of free business because a lot of people will call or contact the first person listed for whatever service they're wanting. You know, if they want welding and you're the first guy listed, you're probably gonna be the one that gets the call. So you really wanna get to the top, and this is free. You don't have to pay for it. This isn't Google ads. This is just you being the top of the organic results. Google reviews are the best way to make that happen. So that kind of covers today's video. Action items for today: get a Google My Business page if you don't have one. Step 2, start asking every single customer for a review. Stack those things up over time, and I promise you will climb the organic search results and get more business for free. Have a great week. Thanks. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the videos. Hopefully this stuff is helpful to you. If it is, and also if you're somebody who's looking for an additional business opportunity in your existing welding shop, feel free to hit the link to apply for the Flatbed Dealer Program. This is something that's really good for people that own a welding shop, run a welding shop. You're good at your trade in terms of actually turning out high quality product. But if you need some help in terms of marketing, lead generation, you want a constant funnel of customers coming to you, that's what we can help you with. We've got a systemized product of flatbeds that are profitable to build, they're fun to build, they're fast to build, and also a way to generate you leads on an ongoing basis, keep your pipeline full in terms of customers, that sort of thing. If that interests you, feel free to hit the link below and apply for the dealer program, because if you're somebody who's ambitious, gets after it, you own a welding shop, you're in a good flatbed market, we would love to work with you. It's a no obligation, it's free to apply. If you don't think it's a good fit after you get through the demo, that's totally fine. But it's definitely worth checking out because we do have tons of dealers that are making tons of money and doing very successful things with the program in their welding shops. Obviously, we do it ourselves as well. And that's the main thing that we do is we build and install flatbeds. So it's a proven model that we've done for years. We got dealers that have done it for years. So feel free to hit the link and apply if that interests you. Thanks again.